Jason.
I am Stina.
Welcome to JSAdventure.
OK， 我们起床了，今天是 Independence Day， 耶！今天 Alien 会来炸地球，没有？Resurgence， 我们在吃早餐的旅馆，只有我们而已。这是 Stina，ID4，错别，ID4，错别。我们吃完早餐就要去我们的第一个附近的国家公园，一个 Military Park Shiloh Military Park。OK， 去吃东西喽。Potato。Independence Day July 4th。
穿白色，
穿红色。这是蓝色，这是蓝色的。
小狗，那是妈妈。
小狗狗哎。Little doggy。好多 puppies，so many puppies。
那就是妈妈，那就
OK。Stina 开车，我们要去Shiloh了。
更小的路是什么？
Oh my god， 超级小的路，超级小的路。哇 ，one lane only。
这里吗？
超级大，哎呀，这么大。
不要绑好。
所以呢，今天我们要开始往回程。第1点30分钟，每一点都隔30分钟，我们会去10个点左右吧，然后就开5个小时回家。耶 ！Alright, let's show you the road. 进入绿色的隧道 ，Green Tunnel。The military park and driving to the visitor center. 现在蛮大的 military park。
military park 都还挺大的，因为他们战场和那个他们 campground 的地方。好到了呢。
哦，西上 arrow。
一定都会有。
有一些大炮在草上面看到。Cannon。Okay, 我们 pull over to the side to take a picture with the national park sign, and there's so nice. There's a hole for Stina to go in， 她就不用翻过去。然后一路上都可以看到很多那个牌子在讲那个 Army 在这边，然后什么 General 战斗事迹之类的。Okay, let's head over. We're at Shiloh National Military Park. Woohoo! Nice sign, very new looking. And that's our car then far. And the visitor center opens at 8, and now it's 7:57. So we're gonna drive in. It should be open. Here's Stina stretching. Okay, time to go.把娃娃装在这边一个奇怪的地方，然后他就一直在那边撞。扭。所以我们走到每一个 part 之后，现在开始都要把它放在那个公园的名字的旁边拍一张。
We first went to the visitor center and get information regarding the National Military Park. We learned that there is a movie 45 minutes long and it's award-winning, but we didn't have time to watch it. And they also have a cannon demonstration today at 10 a.m. for the July 4th Independence Day celebration. And we plan to watch that later.
The museum. Christina reading the signs. Okay, so we're on the tour for the military park. 哦，有一只鹿哎，有鹿。每次来都会遇到鹿哎。
In my back, this cabin is a farmer's cabin, and this is where the battle takes place on his peach orchard.
Oh, and look what Stina got. She got a ranger bear. Yay! Now I have a buffalo and she has a ranger bear, and we can both bring it everywhere we go, right? Okay, let's head to the next point of the military park.
So driving around the military park will actually take about an hour. It's around 13 miles and 25 mph road. But we didn't finish the whole loop. We just go a small loop to see what is the flavor like. And we end up going to see Indian Mound.
Hey, there's a little trail that we can walk. Yay, Shong Shong! We're heading to Shiloh Indian Mound National Historic Landmark.
Yep.
所以这是 Stina 的，她可以骑，对啊，她可以骑，可以骑那个 bison，baby bison，ranger 要骑 baby。
大便。
哇，好可爱的大便。Okay, we're inside the wood again. It's our favorite talk show time, right? Inside the wood talk. Yeah, we're gonna try to see any Indian mound. The short hike inside the military park. We're only 2 persons there here. Air is pretty fresh, not too hot.
Yeah, because it's wooded.
Wooded. Borrow pits. So this is the pits. You can see in front of us, there is a indentation, right? In the ground.
It's where they dig up clay to build their houses.
Oh, they
borrow the soil to build their houses.
Okay.
That's why it's called borrow pits.
So as you can see, here is another borrow pit. And in front of us, we can see the mound. Do you see the mound? Yeah, in front of us, this little hill. It's actually pretty tall. So we're at the center of the town, Stina. And on the left, this is the large mound, and that's the highest mound we will see in a bit. And let me show you. That's the large mound, right? Wow, it's large. And then let's go over to the highest mound in the front. So in front of us, that's a small mound, and Stina is heading towards the largest mound. Do you see it? Point to it, Stina. Yay! Right there in front of us. That's the large mound. You can climb up there too.
Yep. It's not 500 stairs.
It's only like 20 stairs. Whoa. Yep, that's the mount. So we're on top of the mount now. Here's the stairs. And here's the Tennessee River. So pretty. So peaceful. Oh, the wind breeze, so nice. Okay, Stina on top of the mound. Say yay! And the river is behind Stina. Yep, Tennessee River right there. Pretty, pretty. And here, Stina, you're gonna be the chief. Go over there. Go over there and be Lion King.
Hey, give me your buffalo.
Hey, I'm gonna present him in front of the vibrant community. 好蠢！好，新亚到我下去。Let me present you the Bison King. So 前面也有一个 mount. So this is what the chief can see everything from top of the mount and the river. Yay! With my trusty bison. Woohoo! Man! Okay, I'm heading down. The caterpillar on Stina.
Can you get it off?
Ooh, it's crawling into Stina's clothes.
Can you get it off?
I'll take it off. Blow it off.
它粘住了吧？没用叶子把它弄掉。
弄掉了，抖掉就行。用力抖，用力抖。
抖不掉，它就粘住了嘛，你不能用叶子把它弄掉呢。
We're driving on the bank of Tennessee River. So pretty.
At the end of our Shiloh National Military Park trip, we get to see the cannon demonstration, and I'll use a different video for that, and stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.